Let's talk about the easiest way to find one of these bad boys so that you can live out your lifelong dream of becoming a mayor. And of course, the passive income. Now, I'm not going to waste your time, but it's important that you understand some things to make sure that you like your settlement. You don't want a settlement full of these guys, do you? So, your settlement will be predominantly made of citizens of the system that you are in, which you can check here and here. This also decides what type of buildings they're going to use. Vikings use stone, Geks use wood, and Korvax use this cool space-looking stuff. Now, the next thing, your settlement will always start out bad. You're not going to find a settlement with a good mood, and you're not going to find one with more than 2 positive traits. Most of them only have 1. They are also all going to have debt that you're going to have to work on to fix. It really doesn't matter how it starts though, it's all just going to be washed away with time. Just find one on a planet that you like with a species that you like, and the rest will fall into place. I know what I just said, but it's important to note that you can only actually have one settlement at a time, so I do recommend making sure you like the planet you're on. You can always renounce the one you have for a new one, so it's not permanent, but you will have to restart from the beginning. And the last warning, some planets that have strange anomaly stuff won't have any settlements on them, so you'll have to find a different planet. Okay, enough with the boring stuff. How do we find one? Alright, so for late game players, first off, I'm surprised you're here, but you're just going to want to go ahead and look at the second way. Now, the first way to find it is to just wait for the transmission that will start a mission. I really don't like this method because it's pretty random when it starts, and there's a chance it doesn't even put it on the planet you want. You can always try to reload the save till it gives you what you want, but even then it's annoying and it's time consuming. If you don't really care where it is and you don't want to work at all for it, you can just play until you get this transmission that starts the quest Planet in Distress. You'll see this symbol for it, and you can just do that. This can also take a while to pop up, so if you're a real gamer, you're going to want to use method 2. Now, method 2, you're going to need 5 nav data, and that is the hardest part. A couple of ways to get that. You can go on a planet and go to points of interest and just look around. These save beacons will give you one when you use them. If you have an Atlas pass, you can open these red crates and get them that way. The way I find them is exploring until I find this ancient data structure. These red cubes will usually give you all the nav data you need. You can also buy some from the Galactic Trade Terminal if you get lucky. Once you get 5 nav data, congrats, you have finished the hard part. Next, you just have to go over to the cartographer at the space station, and the bottom of the shop they will have a settlement chart for 5 nav data. Once you have it, I recommend landing on the planet that you want the settlement on and then use the chart. If your settlement is on a different planet, that means there are no settlements on the planet that you're currently on, and I'm sorry to hear that. If you do get one on your planet, just fly over there, and you might have to fight some sentinels once you get there, but after that, walk over, talk to this pillar, and become the new overseer. Congrats, you now have a town. You can be a mayor. Now, make sure not to forget about it and defend it from sentinel attacks. It's your problem now. Have a great day and happy traveling.